Okay, let's go to. Hi, Teresa. Let me go and try to connect to YouTube. I was having a little bit of issues. How are you doing, friend? You okay? Hi, Nick Nack. Let me just go ahead and let me get on YouTube and customize. I'm gonna do subscribers only, so we don't get any trolls. Okay, hours and save. I like to sign on about five. Hi, Danielle. About 5 minutes before we actually start the show because I want to make sure I don't have any like technical difficulties. Okay, so this is done. It looks like. Hi, welcome, and let's go here. Go there, and let's see if it's showing up on YouTube. View channel. Hey, how are you? Hi, Carrie Pants. I'm just trying to get on YouTube, and I was having a little bit of issues before, but looks like everything's fine now. So then we're going to also go on here and allow, and then turn off that. Okay, welcome. Hi. Thank you so much. I think your package is here, Carrie. Let me see. Carrie sent me something, and I have a bunch of packages. One of these have got to be yours. It's got to be. Oh, it's big? Maybe it's. Does it say fragile on it? And is it like kind of like a rectangular box? Hi, Christina Pants, Claudine Pants. Because I have all sorts of Oh, okay, so it's right here, and it says Carrie. I've got it. I'll open it. We just got home at like 3 a.m. and we're gonna travel again on Thursday because we're gonna go up to the booth. And then the next day we're going to go to Renninger's. It's the first one. Renninger's is a big festival that happens in Mount Dora 3 times a year. They're always open, but this is like 2,000 vendors, and Georgie Antique Nomad is usually a vendor there. I don't think he'll be there November or January. He might be there in February, but I go to all of them. I might skip the January one. Look at how she wrote pants. It gets more and more creative. You guys, I had such a great time. Christina, I met Courtney, a vintage princess. I met Maureen, Moment, and I met Bree, that's Sheberg. Yeah, I'm gonna post the pictures later in the community chat. Yeah, we were just out there delivering items. Yeah, it was really nice. I mean, I met them for a short minute. Oh, and I visited my friend Kat, but you guys know her as the nurse flipper. I went to her house. And then we're going to go this weekend to meet up with a subscriber, Cleta, who we also traveled to Paris with Laura Caldwell. No jellyfish. Is that a jellyfish emoji? No jellyfish. No jelly. It takes me a minute. Oh, they should have a jello mold. They should have a jello mold emoji, but they don't. Thank you. I just slapped it on because I wanted it to match my awesome chrome brick nails the guy did today. His name is Paul. He's a new guy because my guy left. I know. I just got it done because you guys know it was really bad. So take a look at the shop. I think it's almost 2. Yeah. So some of the items are just a little pricier than I normally would because I did it according to what they're not valued at, but kind of valued at, but where I would profit and where you would get a deal anyway. So I don't expect to sell so much. I'm drinking my Crazy Lamp Lady coffee, but I want to show you guys that I have really cool pottery. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Sky. This is the marshmallow. It's really good. You got to try it. I drink the decaf. Oh, all right, so let's see what we've got. Yeah, so we're traveling again. It'll be on Thursday, but then we're going to come back Saturday or Friday night, I think, because I think I have stuff to do. So, all right, so lots of really cool things on today's show. I have Caruth Studios. I don't really know how you say it, but I say Caruth. But they make these really cool, like, blocks You know, and I have a sister's one, which is really great. And I brought it because Christmas is coming and you guys might really, really need something for your sister. So, but yeah, it's kind of heavy. It's ceramic, not resin. And it's going to always say Caruth Studios. And this one's made in 2001. And there's the backing on it. It's always a very strong metal piece. It doesn't move around, nothing. But it's got a carved mouse and they call it the reader. The reader. And the measurements, I think I put the measurements, but we're going to do it again. It's like 3.75 inches tall, 2.25 wide length, and about 1.5 inches in width. Hi, Tammy, Pants, and Poppy. So there is a pre-bid. Pam Rogers PM, she pre-bid on that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the auction for just $15. They do resell for about 30 and up. So this is a good deal on that one, really. Hi, how are you? Oh wait, is there any issues with this? Just in the back, there's like the smallest flea bite on the back, but that's it. You can't even see it. And it looks like Pam has got that. Congratulations. If you're over on YouTube and you would like to participate, you just come to knickknacks.net, niknax.net, and just put in your information. It's super simple. And I know some of you guys worry about, I've gotten emails and worrying about like, security of your credit card and all that. Just let me tell you, it's pretty darn secure. I haven't heard of any issues and I myself shop on this and I'm super happy with the outcome of it. You get really good stuff. All the items are just so good. Just so good. I can't think of another greater live platform than this one. So no worries there, you guys. I shop here all the time. All right, let's pull out all of the pre-bids. I think there might be one or two more, probably one more. Let me see. I do take offers on the show. So if there's ever something that you do like and you're like, well, I wonder if she can go a little lower on that, please feel free to mention it. I don't have an issue at all with that. No one here is going to judge you either. We're all okay with it. Don't worry. All right, Adam's here. We thrifted a lot. We did our trifecta Goodwill out there, out in Sarasota. It's Sarasota and Bradenton. So we did the big Goodwill, their big flagship one. Got a lot of cool stuff.
We thrifted a lot.
Yeah, we thrifted a lot.
Like a lot.
We're going to bring you guys
so much thrifting.
Yeah.
We're not done. We're going.
We're going after this.
We're going to go. We're just going to keep doing it. We're going to keep thrifting and thrift more and more and more.
I love how Kat shows us her inventory at her house. Kat, the nurse, whenever we're there, right? It was my first time visiting her at her house. And, she's probably thinking maybe Sam's thinking I have a lot of stuff. I was like, Kat, you haven't seen my house. I was like, you haven't seen it. We're actually thrifting right now, Carrie says, and we don't even know it. Yeah. But no, so we did the trifecta. So we went to the big Goodwill. Then we went to my secret one. I'm going to let out the secret. It's on Fruitville Road on Honor Street. That's really good. It's small, but they always have amazing things. And then the third one is on Cortez Road, which I went to again the next day. I found some Tiffany candle holders, really awesome stuff. Okay, so the next item up for sale for auction is a vintage G.A. Gentofte Swedish ceramic wall plaque. They're numbered. This is 797. The designer is Ayudo. Let me find out. Aimo Nieto Swori. Now these can sell for 60 and up. So I have it for 40, which I thought was a very good price for it. The measurements, there's a pre-bid on it. The measurement is 4.5 by 6. It's really good tile. There's a little scuff on, I thought there was, right there. It's just a glaze scuff. But anyway, really, really great. And I'm going to start it. It's so pretty. I knew what it was when I saw it, so I was freaking out because I've made good money on these Swedish plaques. Okay, so we're going to start it right now for $40. That is going. I had one that was really crazy good. There was blue flowers and birds and everything. It was much bigger. That one sold for over $200. That was good. But this, where are you going, Jim? He'd be going to the gym. Thanks. I'll see you soon. Looks like Pam got that one as well. Pam, congratulations if you're in here, friend. That one's yours. That delicious plaque is coming to you. Ow, it scraped my chest. Scrape my chest. Okay, where am I going to put it? Here. Where's the little... Oh. All right, I think we're done with pre-bids. Let's see. I think so. I have really good pottery today, you guys. Like really high-end stuff. And they're really, really well priced for what they are. I have two things in the buy it now. The first thing is an Eldrith pottery, a David Eldrith. I'll show it to you. It's in there for $175. I have it open to offers. They do sell for pretty high online, and this one I haven't been able to find it. So you get the actual vessel, like the birdhouse, terracotta inside. The bottom it says David Eldrith on the bottom. There's a drain hole because you can use it as a planter, and this is the top part of it. This is in the buy it now. Okay, and there's a deep craze in the glaze right here. I do not think it's, thanks. I don't think it's a crack. It does not go through. I just think it's a deep craze. And so this is what it looks like. That's the only issue with it, but that's it. That's what it looks like completely. It's insane. I didn't even know what it was. I just thought it was a pretty birdhouse. So when I got home and I unraveled it, it said Eldrith, and I was like, oh my God. Got lucky there. And then the other thing I have for a little over $400 is this one, and there's some information on the artist online. So that's a Raku, but it's like his stuff sells for thousands. So that's all from the firing of it, and that's his signature, so you're familiar with it. So I just like to offer you guys stuff, you know. Everything's open for offers too. All right, so let me put that aside. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the little vintage tree frog. So I forgot the artist, but somebody was telling me on YouTube that they had, I forget the other animal on it, but it's a bud vase, and it is really good pottery. It is mid-century. It's not signed or anything. That's the bottom of it. And these little Majolica frogs on it, just hanging on for dear life. Super good, smooth pottery. I mean, this is really fantastic. It is like the diameter of the mouth is 0.75, and it is 3.5 inches tall. Really in perfect condition for the age. And I'm going to run this beauty for $15 if anyone is interested in that. Super cute. I also have little things too, little pottery lips or incanadas if anyone's interested. I'll show it to you because it is a pottery show and it's technically pottery. So I don't want to do just vases. That'd be crazy. Thank you guys for looking at that one. I will put this aside. Whatever doesn't run will go inside the light box. Whatever I want to show you, like the really good colors, I'll put you in the box. But all right, let's do the bird. I'm going to do the bird because it's really pretty. This is also a mid-century piece. It is painted. You know how much I love my chunky birds. Hi, welcome in, you guys. I know, it's so cool. He's got what Bree calls a poop hole. She's funny. When I met her, I just thought, oh my, I just love her so much. But we clicked right away here on Knickknacks also. So that's the back of it. I love the way the wings are back like that. Oh, I know. Yeah, he's pretty big. He's like half the size of my head. It is 4 inches tall, and it is 6.5 inches in length, and it is at the widest, so it's like 4.5 inches wide. He's a chunky bird. He's just so beautifully painted too. Absolutely gorgeous. I love his breast. The breast of the bird is just gorgeous. Let us get the bird. I have him for $15. He is mid-century, and we will run him for only $15. It is a pretty fantastic bird. There's no chips or anything. I love him. $15 for the bird. What are you guys up to today? Is it Monday? You know, they say never ask a nurse what day or time it is. We always forget. Even if you're out of the biz for a while, you will still forget. I just still forget. All right, so we're gonna do the angel because Christmas is coming, and I found something amazing. It's Phyllis Pottery, P. Anderson Pottery, 1982. Last time I had this was a couple of years ago. It was similar. It was a little. I think the dress was this part was brown. What I had so P. Anderson. It is marked at the bottom. No chips or cracks. It is an angel for Christmas, and she is yeah, she's 7 inches tall, and she's 4 inches in length and 3 inches in width. Very, very smooth, speckled pottery. She's like in really perfect condition, carved and everything. I would say no because I was like driving. So, like, I drove from Fort Lauderdale to Sarasota. So that's 3 hours away. And then we wanted to stay overnight, but every hotel, even the budget ones, was over 400. So Adam's like, well, how far away is Gainesville, since we had to go there the next day? I was like 3 hours. So we ended up splitting up the drive, but we went to Gainesville, stayed overnight there. We got there at like 2 in the morning. Then we woke up at 6 a.m. to go meet everyone. Luckily, our hotel was downtown Gainesville, like where people go to hang out, for the Gators and stuff. And across the street from the hotel was this big art festival going on. I bought some stuff that I'll bring to you guys, and like glass animals and things like that. And guess who was there? Moment. Maureen was there, but I had known she was going to be at the art festival. I just didn't know she'd be there at that moment. I didn't know Moment would be there at that moment, but she happened to be there, so that was convenient. So we were able to switch out the stuff. I was able to give her stuff, but then I forgot to give her a bag. So now I'm driving to visit Bree, which was about 20 minutes away. I went to her job and I exchanged stuff with her. And then I called Maureen, like, hey, look, I still have a bag I forgot to give you, but I have to go visit my friend where she lives an hour up. So we had to drive an hour up and then came back down to Gainesville, met Maureen again, and then back down to Sarasota the same day and went thrifting, and then met Courtney. And then we didn't get home until about 2 or 3 a.m. here for Florida. So it was a lot of driving. So no, it didn't reinvigorate me. And then like to know that I have to go away again this week. But that's what we do. We travel. But it's okay. It's what we do. So I don't mind it. All right, let's see. Yeah, so the P. Anderson. This is like really, really good pottery. This probably sells online for, I would say like 50, 45, 50 I saw. So I have it for 25. And I'm running it right now for $25. Yeah, it's exciting because we get to stop and eat at different places. We made a huge YouTube video, which will be coming out soon. Today we uploaded a bonus video. So for those of you watching or watching here, if you watch us, there is a bonus video there at American Thrift in Lauderhill for you. We just uploaded it about like 20 minutes ago. And then that's just to give room to the big Goodwill one that we did this week. And then finally, we'll do the Paris one at some point. We're going to put that up. All right, so I'm going to do the Native American pottery. This is actually really big. It's signed by the artist and engraved as well. It's incredible. I will show it to you. Yeah. Oh, Danielle. So one of my favorite things is Mexican pottery and Native American, like Navajo stuff. So this one just had all the right colors in it. And it's also carved, and it's signed SM Navajo. I don't know. But there's no chips or cracks. I would say there's probably a little bit of scuff marks, which I heard can be removed with magic eraser if you don't wet it. Let's see if that's true. Because you don't want to remove the color. I mean, I don't want to remove the color. So I'll be leaving that. Hi, D Gentry, sorry. But yeah, so it kind of has like a water mountain scene on it. It's really large. There's no chips or cracks there. Hi, Kels and M. Hagen. Take a look at my shop. I ran some stuff already. If you want to see anything that I ran, I'll show it to you. It's 9.5 inches tall, and the mouth is 3 inches in diameter. Hi, TikTok. Okay, so I'm going to run this guy for $30, and that is going. And I have other things to show you too. Like, do I want to ship this? No, but I would. I'm always afraid because their pottery is like biscuits, and I'm always afraid it's just gonna crumble, you know. But I don't know. I don't know why I worry because things come to you guys pretty intact, I think. All right, I'll put that one aside. Let me see. I have Raku pottery also. Pottery is my thing. I just really love it. I always figure like whatever I don't sell, I would just decorate my entire house with it. Oh, we'll do the treasure craft. All right, here we go. So I've never found treasure craft butterflies before. Mid-century. Yeah. A pod house. Yeah, I had a pod house. This is a vintage treasure craft ceramic and glazed butterfly trinket dish. Mid-century glaze. Oh, like you went there. I have to be careful what I say because my mouth goes. We'll just go. It's 4.75 and 4.5 pottery house. Yeah, you know, pot house, pottery house. I'm gonna start it for $12, and that's going. Never found that before. I always find like kind of boring ones, or sometimes it's a crap. I always find like the ones that have the little handle on it to serve nuts and stuff like that on. But this is super awesome. So good those colors. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Really cool trinket dish. Thank you guys for looking at that. I will set it aside. All right, I have really cool stuff. I only have one mug, which is funny for me because I usually don't. I usually have more than one mug. This one is not signed, surprisingly. The glaze is so good. It's like Bill Campbell-ish, but it's not Bill Campbell. He would sign it. I did find, I don't know where it is, but I found a crystalline mug, which is insane. And that was, I think, Edgecombe Potters. Yeah, I think this is like 8 ounces, maybe, or maybe like nine. Let's see, it's 3 inches in diameter, and it is 3.5 inches tall. Very Mermaid's Beach. This is Ariel's cup. She drinks Crazy Lamp Lady coffee in it. That noise is because the maintenance people, it's a condo, so every once in a while they'll take our money and fix things like screws and stuff like that. So that's that noise. I apologize. They've been doing it since 5 a.m. All right, so I'll move it to stage. There's no chips or cracks. Really important to check the handles when you're thrifting these because a lot of times there's cracks right there and there. And once the handle comes off, I mean, all right, we're going to do $12 and that is going. Super cool. It has greens and blues. Hi, momsters. Momsters. Hi, momster. Welcome. We're doing a pottery show today, not a variety one. That one will be tomorrow. I'm going to do a variety one tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Hopefully, I know I'm always rescheduling and stuff. This is my schedule is kind of weird. And then the next day I'll do one at 11. And I usually do it at 12 if I do it in the day, but it has to be 11 because my dad has a doctor's appointment. So I got to take him. I no longer send him with Ubers because I just, since the transplant, I just kind of, oh, they're here on my porch. Oh, hello. Yeah, I just don't want him to go alone. All right, cool. So let's do this one. I thought this one was really pretty. Oh my god, just like a random dude. We had to change our lock because one time we were sleeping and I heard the door open, and thankfully I was just waking up and it was them. And I thought it was my sister, but then I thought, wait a minute, we took the key and gave it to Adam, so she can't have it. And it was maintenance people coming. I mean, this is a condo, it's not an apartment. You know what I mean? Like we own it. And they just came in, so we had to change the lock. I thought that was awful. So this is like an Art Nouveau style terracotta vase. Usually I don't pick these up because they'll say something like Cuba on it, and it can't sell anything that says Cuba on another platform. I don't know about this one. You probably can't either. But this one doesn't say it. It's just a beautiful Art Nouveau style glaze on terracotta with the sun and the trees, and I guess that's supposed to be water. Not signed. but pretty awesome. No chips or cracks. It's glazed on the inside, which is nice. Nice quality. How much should I have that one for? Let me see. $12. Nope, that's not that one. Let me remove from stage. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Oh, here it is. So this type of glaze is called slip glaze because they'll take the. I'm assuming this is why they take the brush and they put the paint down and then they just slip the paint over. They don't remove the paint necessarily, the paintbrush necessarily off of the vase. I think that's why it's called slip glaze. They're slipping the paint on. I don't know, but the diameter is 1.5 inches and then it's 4 inches tall. It's a really cool piece starting for 15. Hi Donna. I love the flowers on here. I guess it's supposed to be an up close shot of it. I don't know. Hi, how are you? Sell any cool stuff lately? I've been out of touch with knickknacks for 2 days. I didn't even go on. I think I tried to, but Adam looks at me like, are you doing that while we're driving? I do weird things while we're driving. Like I'm like on knickknacks. I'm watching YouTube videos. All right, so I do have Raku animals. They're a little pricey, but they are pricey online. They're more than what I'm asking for. You did? Oh, I did a Christmas show too, but I think I was going to do one with Carrie. But how did it go? That is Raku Pottery. I think it's Spy Studios. It's not marked, but I've sold these before. 9 inches tall, 2 inches wide, and 3.5 inches in length. Did it go well? Really, really cool. It's okay. I have some Christmas left to share about that. Yeah, me too, Carrie. Yeah, I might do like a Christmas clearance soon, or like a Halloween one too, like a holiday clearance. I have a lot of stuff, and every year I just thrift it, new stuff all the time. I do have this one for 45, and if you collect them, I apparently do. I have a hippo somewhere too. I will run in for $45, and that is going. It is. They're really pricey now, like to find them. Usually the smaller ones are, you know, pricey, so the bigger ones are like 60 and up. So do I. I love the block color blocks on it. That was really cool. I figured I could always put it in my booth, but I think I might hold on to it a little longer because I started a collection of it. Very Brady. Thanks, Lynn. I just got it done. So I was trying to do like a candy apple red, but then he kept putting the different chromes on it, and it just kept looking like literally silver over red, and it just looked weird. So then I noticed there was a copper chrome, and I said, "Can you try that on the red?" And sure enough, and I thought it was very fall-like, and I said, "I want that." Hi, Irish, and yay! So thank you. Yeah, so I went with that. So next up, I have. Oh my God, this is so good! I'm going to show you guys this. So it looks like just like a regular bowl, right? It's actually really old. It's Nelson. It's by Catherine Nelson. I'm going to show you about this in a minute. Let me find it. It's from 1940. It's very interesting. Her stuff is like in museums and stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought I put a whole information about it. Okay, so it's C. Catherine Nelson. There's like a lot of info on her. I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like the kind of stuff you would find in a Salem witch house. Does that make sense? It's about 8 inches. It is like old pottery. I do have it for 60. Anytime you find her stuff, it could sell for hundreds of dollars. So I'm sticking with the 60. There's her name on it on the back. It's like a historical piece, basically. I will run it for $60, and that's going just in case. Hi, check it out, just in case you guys like to collect like real old stuff. But yeah, I wrote her name at the bottom. You can look her up. Some of her stuff is in museums as well. See Catherine Nelson. pottery bowl. And some of her older stuff is not written like that. It's like carved in. So I ran it anyway. I just brought it because we're doing a pottery show. So I said, let me just give it a go. All right, next up, we're going to do a couple of Raku pieces. Couple of them. That is like my thing. We'll do this face. There's like a lot of crackle on it at the bottom, which is fantastic. It's got an ashy bottom. Not all ashy bottoms are Raku. I hear people saying that a lot, but some things are Raku but don't have an ashy bottom. So it's worth researching it. For instance, horsehair pottery, that's one of them. All right, and I know Kat had one that she showed me yesterday at her house. It was really beautiful, and it was Raku. Um, anyway, I love the crackle at the bottom, and the diameter is 1.25, and this is an old one. This is 6.5 inches. This is an old piece with the signature on the bottom. Um, I called it a modernist vase because I can't read the bottom. Sorry, guys. I still had a lot of allergies to trees and stuff over the week. Okay, so I am renting it for $28 for 20 seconds. Her stuff is so good. Yeah. Who? Catherine Nelson? Yeah. She has really cool stuff. I like finding like historical pieces, antique pieces like that. Always really cool. Thank you guys for looking at my Raku vase. I will put it right here. What else? I said I would do a couple Raku pieces, right? Let's do another one. Oh, yeah, this one. I got crystalline also. All right, so this is a very, very old one. There's a lot of iridescence to the pot. You could see all the combustible material that's stuck to it on the bottom. It's amazing. I can't tell if it's signed. There's the metal frog inside. I did not thrift this one. I bought this a long time ago at an antique mall. I just thought it was so fascinating. I was like really fascinated by Raku pottery at that time. Like I knew nothing about it. And this here is a cool piece. All right. I see the pre-bids. I will promise I will put those up next. Okay, here we go. This is a vintage Raku pottery pot. It's a 2-for-1 because you get the metal flower frog also in it. It's so fantastic. I would say it is circa 60s, 50s, 60s. So I'm going to run that for $25. It's really, really nice to look up the history of Raku and how it came to America by a gentleman of the name, I forget his name, but Raku is really Japanese and they use lead in there. So we were trying to figure out how do we bring Raku here and not have it contain lead. So they did. They figured it out. There's a whole different process of how they do Japanese Raku pieces. And they have like Ikebana Raku and all sorts of cool stuff. So thanks for looking at that. Sometimes I get bored and I put up all these videos on YouTube or I read books about stuff. Then I can pass on the info to you guys. All right, I'm going to run these three. I saw the little pre-bids on the little Leps, guys. There's a kangaroo. It's Rinconada means corner art. Rinconada, artisania, artesian, corner art. And say corner because they create corners in the pottery. This is by Leps. It's not art. It's not AR like the ones that are signed AR. Let's see, 2.25. No chips or cracks. Super cute. Also not an item that was thrifted. I actually bought this when I was live with you guys one time. We were at America's Antique Mall where I have my booth. And this guy was just selling them all for like a really good price. So I picked them all up. So I have it for $8. I'm going to run it right now. And that's going. Thank you, Irish Pixie, for your pre-bid on the little Leps Rinconada kangaroo with the baby in the pouch. Welcome, welcome. Let me see how many people looking over on YouTube. One person is watching. I didn't do a premiere. I should learn how to do premieres so people can be prepared. Thank you so much for looking at that. That is yours, Irish Pixie. I will send that to you, friend. put it over here with the other cool little things. We're going to run your toucan that you pre-bid on also, I believe. This one too is 2.25 inches tall. Glazed beak. I love toucans. I fell in love with them when I went to not Ireland, Hawaii. They're so cute. Well, our hotel was like right across the street from the Honolulu Zoo, so it was just like perfect. You could see them all the time. Okay, that is running for only $8. Super cute, glazed. Hi, BS Mantiques. Welcome. We're running little pottery toucan. It got really quiet here all of a sudden. We have before they install these doors, you could hear everything. You would have hated it. It was so loud. Congratulations, Irish Pixie. That one's yours. Put it over here. It's like got like it's like a bell. It's like stuff in it. Macaws. Yeah, I mean it's gosh, I hope I can like retire in Hawaii. I love it so much. I have a friend who lives out there. She went there as a travel nurse. She met a guy. She never came back home. She never came back home. Hi, Dana Pants. She's an RN there, but she's also a yoga instructor, and she is really very cool. I miss her. So I figured if I retired there, she lives in Maui though, but I figured if I retire there, then, I got a friend there. Plus, you're West Coast too. So, hi Pam, thank you so much. You did win those two items. It is yours. So I have another Kareth item. This one is 2008. Welcome in, you guys. For those of you just coming in, I ran a lot of things. So if you want to see them again, let me know. And I will rerun them or show them. Look at these beautiful chicks. They are so cool. Welcome in, Angela Pants. I was just saying I ran a bunch of stuff. If you want to look at it, let me know if you want to see it up close. All right. So this is thick. I love how heavy their pieces are. Super cool. Let's see. 1.25 inches. Very strong metal backing. There's no issues with this. Their noses are a little scuffed. Oh, there's a little scuff right up there, which is indicated in the listing. All right, let's see. I have it for 20. Like I said, these things can go for 40 and up if you're trying to buy them on another platform. I got a good deal on it, so I'm passing the deal along. Perfect gift for your sister if you have a sister for Christmas. So that is going for just $28. And there we go. So beautiful, that 3D image. I almost bought a Jesus like it, but it was like really messed up, and there was just no way I could have sold that properly. And it was cool. Like every time you turned him, he was like following you everywhere. Thank you guys for looking at that in Irish. That one is coming to you. I will put it aside for you, friend. Boy, oh boy, I have so much shipping to do later. You guys, you're going to get all of your stuff shipped out tomorrow. Whoever bought for me last week. What else should we run? Let's see. You got lots of things. Do we like crystalline? I think so. Let me see. I feel like I'm showing you all of like the plaques, but I haven't shown you really. All right, let's do the little high gloss mid-century bud vase. I love this thing because it's just so glossy and a little. I'm hearing somebody come in. Dad or Adam? Oh. Super high gloss, amazing pot. Just really, really pretty. It's got all the browns in there of the 60s. You know how they love their browns and yellows and oranges. I'm digging this. Very nice. It's not marked underneath or anything, but it has a really nice, it's very smooth. But anyway, there's no issues with it. I don't even see crazing. I mean, if you look under the glaze, the way that they made it almost looks like it's like sand in there, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it. All right, so it is 4.5 inches tall and 1.5 inches in diameter. Just a perfect little pot and going for only $12. It's not assigned, so I only put it for 12. Cool pottery piece. If you know anybody like me who loves mid-century stuff for Christmas, that would be a good thing to give them and put a little flowers in it or something. I don't know anything about flowers. I'd be like, here's a vase. There's the vase. Did you bring the Native American pot inside orange one? Like to stage? This I have this one. That one. I don't know. Is it like another one? I have a lot of Native American ones. Oh, this weekend? I don't know. Probably no. I don't know. Maybe it's still in bags. Yeah, if I didn't bring it in here, then in for this show, it's probably still in a bag. I just grabbed whatever pottery I can find, but it won't be my last pottery show. I usually do pottery. It's my least popular show, but there's a lot of people who love pottery like me, so I like to do them anyway. They're fun. I will show this one since it's in my hand. I'll find that. I'll find that, Carrie. I don't. I thrift so much I don't even remember what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. you know, but I'll find it. This one is Sherry Silver. She's the designer. Thunder, it says. And there's some info inside. It says Desert Weave. Native southwestern pottery dates back over 2,000 years. Silver Thunder artists of today were inspired by the ancient Indian uses of incised textures, painted patterns, and glorious colors. These elements are woven together and hand painted on a variety of pottery shapes into desert weaves, a new treasure from the Southwest. I think Adam dropped something. This is color is desert glow peach. So you're going to get the information in here. There's no chips or cracks on it. It's just really pretty. Reminds me of Surfside, Miami. If you've been here, if you guys know, there's a place called Surfside, and these are like all the colors when you go there. Signed at the bottom. Pretty tall vase. 7 inches tall. The diameter of the mouth is 2.25. And no chips or cracks. Surfside. Can't believe I just referred it to that. Like, probably don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. What is she saying? Surfer colors, I probably would say. But thanks, Angela, for your pre-bid. I will run this right now for 30, and that is going. Thank you. It is really, really pretty, and there's no chips or cracks on it. You see it? Oh, well, you're in California, so you really know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thanks, Angela. It is so nice. Perfect vase. Hi, Candy. Speaking of candy, that's another thing it reminds me of is candy. It's yours. I'm going to send that to you along with, I think you might have bought some other stuff. I have to send that. All right. What else? Let's do a little Mexican. We're going to do one Mexican. I think I have two Mexican pieces, maybe. But here's a cool little Talavera sunflower pot. So pretty. I love the asymmetry of it. It is signed Alba, the artist, Echo and Mexico. That's what that means. And Alba is who made it. I did check it for lead. It is negative. I always check pieces like that because I know you guys have kiddos running around and cats and dogs, and that's to me it's not important as a collector. Most collectors don't really care if there's lead in things. I would assume they just want it. But when you have kiddos running around and stuff, that might matter. So this is about 3 inches in diameter and 1.25 inches tall. There's crazing in it, which is a natural thing with Mexican pottery, but there's no chips or anything. Really, really cool piece. Let me see if I can find it. I have it for only $10. Clean inside, and that is going for 20 seconds. Hi, J Force. You can buy like lead testers on Amazon. Welcome in. It is a really sunny day outside. I was thinking of going to the beach for a minute. Maybe I'll go in the pool. It's much easier to just go to the pool. Thank you guys for looking at that because it's just right there and I don't have to do a lot of prep. All right, we're going to do the koalas. These are actually really cool. I thought they weren't signed at first, but they are. It says Mara. I don't think it's like Mara mugs. Anyway, they're pretty rare. They're candle holders. The candle holders are about 1.5 inches. They're like chunky koala. I shouldn't say koala bears because they're marsupials, right? So they're actually just koalas. They're not bears. I learned that from Jocelyn, one of her videos, and it's really true. But we say koala bears. Yeah. Yeah, Carrie. And they can be very aggressive. They look so cuddly, I know. So do gators to me. I love them. I just want to hug them, but you can't. They'll get you. Gators are gross. They'll like drag you underneath the water until you're nicely marinated and then they got you. They don't eat you right away. They'll get you. They will. The length is 4 inches and then the width is 2.5, like 2.25. They're crazy. I love like gators. I really love them. I always like thrift them if they're pottery or something, but they don't love me. They're hungry. We had a big 10-footer the other day come up again and they're trying to catch them, but I don't want them to catch them because I think they're going to kill them. But I don't know what they're going to do with it. I got a Florida Gator bottle opener. I swear it had 4 legs, and then when I got it home, there were only 3. Something must have been in the box with them. A gator. No. What do you mean? Seriously? Maybe it fell and then they put it in. Like it fell, it broke off, and then they put it in and tried to pass it off. Do you think? Was something you got a knickknacks? I don't know. Oh no, that's awful. So anyway, I'm going to run these two. They are signed pottery candle holders. They're super cute. They feel very nice. No? Oh, okay. Good. I was gonna say I hope it didn't happen here. All right, let me find them. I have them for 20, but it's like you're getting both for 20, so that's a pretty good deal. I think from Knickknacks is yeah, I would say so. I have all these boxes are from Knickknacks. I have to open them. There's stuff that I bought. My mom is a tiny 88-year-old in Florida. Always worry about her. Well, yeah, and that's a real fear. I get that. You got to stay away from the water. I mean, that's what happened to that poor child in the Floridian at Disney World. I think the family was from Nebraska. I always remember that. But they settled with them, but that's not going to bring their kid back. Anyway, I'm going to run these two awesome. They're kind of hefty. They're really, really strong and really well made and signed pottery for $20. And you get both of them. Yeah, that was awful. It's not the first time something crazy happens in Disney, but they learn from it. But what can you do? That was very sad. What's funny is that I've stayed at the Polynesian before, and I remember walking down by the water there to watch the fireworks. And I remember thinking, I mean, this was years before that happened with the kid. And I remember thinking, man, they really should put a barrier up here because there could be alligators because there's this hole that for not irrigation, but to clean their lakes or whatever. And the gators come through there. And I remember saying this years ago to my family. And then sure enough, look what happened years later. So it's not funny at all, but it's crazy. All right, let's see. We have, what do you guys want to see next? You want to see a plate? This is really beautiful. It's like custard. It feels like custard. It's from Toledo, Spain. It's by Ceramics Pajisa, Barcelona. It's a wall plate. I don't know if you could see it, but when I say custard, Oli Toledo. When I say custard, I mean it feels like custard. It's smooth. It's not shiny and weird with like the weird crazing that can go underneath it. It just feels like frosting. Very, very, very pretty. And here is the signature on the back. Thankfully, there's this on there, so it tells you a little more information on there. And it's ready to hang. It's got a string. Not a very strong one, though. I'd put another one. 9.5 inches tall. There's no chips or cracks anywhere. Just so pretty. Absolutely pretty. My custard dish. Let me see if I can find the plate. I do have it for 28. Their plates sell for very, very high online, and I will run that for $28 for 20 seconds. Now I want custard. So do I. I actually I can make custard with coconut cream because I can't have the dairy. I wish I knew. There was a guy who came up to me at the thrift store and he was asking me about like wall plates. And yeah, it does. It has like a pina colada kind of flavor. But yeah, so he and I was telling him like you can buy any plate and just put a hole on the back. You don't have to look for the ones that have holes in it. And he had seen something similar like this in my car and he's like, that's what I'm looking for. So if I had known him, when I found this, I'd be like, look what I have for you. But yeah, he was trying to impress a lady, I think, and wanted to do a whole wall of plates. And I said, that'd be cool. And he was thinking about brass and copper plates too. And I thought that was a really cool idea. I was like, I would be impressed. All right. So next we're going to do what I think it's an antique little dog. I think it's a French bulldog. I don't know anything about dogs. Hi, Church Pants. Hey. I really don't know anything about dogs. I know about cats, but I think it's a Frenchie antique redware. Redware is the same thing as terracotta. I just like saying redware. Um, there's the smallest flea bite up here. He's pretty old. It's so small, but glazed really nice. Let me see. I think I put him up here. Yeah. Sorry, I just got distracted. Oh, by the way, that $400 vase that I have, the artist is Stephen Olszewski. Olszewski. If you were interested in knowing more about him, and if you're a thrifter, that's something to look into if you ever find it. I mean, you wouldn't leave Raku on a shelf anyway if you knew what you're looking for and you saw Raku. But I mean, that was just a really good piece of Raku. Very old. Okay, so this is, did I tell you how tall it was? I think I did 3.25. So I'm going to run this little antique figurine. I know it says vintage, but I'm pretty sure he's antique. $10, and that is going. Super cute, glazed, fancy dog. Ooh, I get so hot with the light box. Thank you guys for looking at him. I named him. His name is Todd. I like name everything. I have nothing but vases left. I think I have a lion, a Raku lion. I'm gonna do a little kitsch. I'm sorry, I slurped. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He is. Okay, let's do this one. This one's a little different. This is actually from my hometown, Quebec. And I don't know if you like crystalline glaze, but I do. This is it. I think we talked about how it's like pottery mixed with like zinc silicate or something. I don't know. I forgot the exact thing that happens with crystalline glaze, but that's what it is. And it's all around. Yeah. And it was all wrapped up. And then when I took it home and I unwrapped it, there was some information inside. Obviously, it's a butter bell when you see that. It's for butter, it's a butter dish. And inside, though, there's some info. It's written in French on the back and then the front. So it says handmade in Quebec, designed to keep butter soft and fresh without spoiling. Tells you to fill the cup attached to the cover with butter, this one, and then fill half of the lower part of the butter dish with water. Return the cover into the dish. Do not refrigerate the dish. It is designed to stay at room temperature as the butter is never in contact with air. It will remain fresh and delicious. Replace the water every 4 to 5 days. I would try that, except I'm allergic to dairy, so I'm not going to do it. I eat country crock. No one's ever used it. It's brand new, so perfect present for someone. Gosh, it makes me so uncomfortable that people are just like looking in from the porch, these maintenance peeps. Anyway. Oh, you do? So do I. Is it cashew? I forgot. I had yesterday at Square House Pizza in Gainesville, they had this chocolate cake and I think they used Miyokos in there. I think the cream cheese they make. Cashew, yeah, cashew. Delicious. So anyway, that's a cool present with crystalline glaze. And it's functional. It's actually something functional. I thought that would be cool to bring today on the show. I have it for $20 and that is going right now. Super cool butter dish. Thanks, Trish Pants. It is really cool. You're going to actually use it, right? I wish I could use it, but like I said, I don't eat butter. I miss butter. That one's yours, friend. I'm going to send that to you. Isn't that beautiful? Crystalline? Congratulations. It's a cool piece. So cool. And it's from my hometown, Quebec. I didn't even know they do stuff like that there. All right. What else should we do? Really? So you do use them? Gosh, I wish I knew about them like before when I was eating dairy. I would probably use. Yeah, that's a nice big one. Aw. Oh, thank you so much. I thrifted it, of course. Yours is real small. Oh, yeah, this one's pretty big. This part is pretty awesome. That's so cool. I'm so happy someone's actually going to use it. Thanks, Trish. It's really a cool piece. Aw. Hi, Granny Blue Bar. For those of you who are just coming in, I ran a lot of stuff already. And at the end, I show the stuff again. But you could look too. I took some good pictures, so it's pretty clear what they are. And I could always show it to you again. All right. So the next thing, I guess it's like a wedding vase. They're calling it. I'm not calling it that because a wedding vase comes down like an amphora. I mean, kind of like both sides. Anyway, but it is double spouted. It's feather. It's Navajo art. It's signed gray feather at the bottom. Sorry about the writing. I can't control them at the store. They keep writing stuff on it. There's something in it. It's not a roach. Thanks, Carrie. No, it really is because I've never found one double spouted. So I'm calling it a Nicobana vase. So, but and there's a texture to it, like an Italian kind of fat lava, like German texture on the feathers. But inside there's a leaf, not a roach. I have to say that because one time I brought home a vase and there was two roaches in it, and I just got so scared I ended up throwing it out, even though it was like a good vase. I just could not do it. I just couldn't do it. I'm so scared of roaches, palmetto bugs, and here I'm living in Florida, but I didn't really have a choice. All right. Let me find out what I got this guy for. Let's see. 22. It is Pueblo pottery. Pueblo, Acoma Pueblo. All right. So it is 5 inches tall and 5 inches wide, and each spout is 1.25 inches with no chips or cracks. Slight scuffing, but that's because it's not glazed, but it's not really scuffy. It's pretty good. I'm going to run it for $22, and that is going. Oh my God, I would pass straight out if I find. Yeah. Okay, so I know you found a spider in one of my items, but you probably won't find roaches. It's Florida, but we've never had a roach in this house. But I can't say that though because roaches they come out at night and then they hide really well. But honestly, I've never seen one. Yeah, they're big and they live like we have so many palm trees. I don't even see them on my porch, and I go and sit there at night to read books and stuff, and I don't see it. It's very loud. I live like on a major highway, a major street. Hi, Amy. So it's hard to focus, but I will put those earbuds in and I shut out the noise. But anyway, while I'm out there, I don't see anything. Oh, you do? Yeah, I mean they're here, they're around, but like in the condo, they're like the pest control is like pretty good, but I hate them, Trish. I hate them so much. If I see them outside, I'll be like, okay, because even if I see them in here, I'll be like, okay, this is their house. They live here. I just moved in. Yeah, I don't know. They scare me. And then in the morning, they die. When I lived in Orlando and I would go to college, and there was the atrium areas. In the morning, there were these giant ones, like this big, and there was some kind of rumor that they had I don't know, made them in a lab at UCF. I don't know if that's true, but I was just like floored how big they were. And the sunlight would kill them or something. So in the morning, they were all upside down and dead. I was like, oh my God, I can't, can't do it. All right, this is by Michael Cho. I've sold his stuff before. It's 4.5 inches tall. The mouth is 2 inches in diameter. Wait till you see this. He's an amazing roach man. Ew. He's an amazing potter. He brings that Asian flair. Amazing stuff. Look at the rim. I found this in Miami, of course, because that's where you'll find stuff like this. This is his signature on the bottom. Really cool base. I love the glaze on it. What is that? Scuffies. Just cool. Gonna rotate it to really show you it. Delicious, delicious glaze and an ombre. There's an ombre thing going on. All right, let's see. What did I put Michael Cho's base for? Now, I usually sell him for pretty high, but I didn't put him for high. I put him for 45 on today's show. So he sells for me for over $200 every time consistently on other platforms. So I think people are just like obsessed with the glaze as much as I am. But I got an excellent deal on it on this particular one. So I'm bringing it to you guys for 45. And I'm going to run it for 45 if anyone's interested in Michael Cho pottery. Some of his little pots can sell pretty well too. Hello, Jay Kugler and Coconut. Welcome in. We're doing a little bit of what seems to be luxury pottery pieces today. I have some cool pieces today. I'm really excited to bring them to you guys. All right, let's do the little pottery. This is Pinewood Valley because we all need just a little country spots in our home, right? I love it. I like anything with the hearts on it, so I picked this little pottery up. I thought it was salt glaze because that's what I like, and I've showed this before, I think, on my last show. I showed it. I reduced the price. Pinewood Pottery, it says. Not a salt glaze. Or maybe. I don't know. Kind of looks like it. There's no chips or cracks. Super clean inside. Blue rim. Small little bud base. Let me see what I got him for. $8. $8. I had him for 12 originally. That is starting for $8. Super cute little Pinewood pottery pot to give to someone that you love. I would put like a little note in it or something. Hi, Iso. Iso is like, is it a standard name that you get? Like, I saw some people like there's more than one Iso. So I was wondering about that. Thanks for looking at that, you guys. All right, we're going to do the soap dish. No, we're going to do the, I call it owl feather. It looks like owl feathers. It's pottery. That looks like owl feather, and it's kind of like cut and raised. They're not applied. They're just like, there's a texture to it. Just drinking. Okay, that's what I thought. I remember when Andrew came into one of Jocelyn's show, and he's like, why am I ESO or something like that? 8 inches in diameter. And this is about 2.25 inches tall. Hi, Scroll. So yeah, we just got back from delivering stuff to everyone, and we met Maureen. I'm gonna post a picture of Maureen and I on our community board, and then Bree and I and Courtney. That's a vintage princess. I took the photos. I just gotta get out of my phone. It was good. It was exhausting because we went to Sarasota to thrift, so that was fun. And then I kept giving Courtney the runaround because I know she was like doing stuff at her house, but I wanted to thrift and make sure I do my trifecta. There's 3 Goodwills that I like there. So we ended up staying overnight in Gainesville. So we had to drive 3 hours away from Sarasota because everything, even budget hotels, were like $400 a night. So everything was like $100. So, yeah, she finally got the cat. She loved it. And I got the stuff I bought from her. But yeah, so long story short, we get to Gainesville. We ended up seeing her, and then Maureen and I, we were at an art festival, and I saw her there, and that was convenient. Then I went up to see Kat. That's the nurse flipper. Went to her house for a bit. Wanted to stay longer, but I couldn't because I had to go back down and meet Maureen again because I forgot to give her a bag. I forgot to give her a bag with roosters in it, plates. So I met her again. I met Bree, that's Sheberg, and then we ended up going south to Sarasota. Thrifted again at my favorite Goodwill, which is amazing. Found Tiffany candle holders, and then I went to go eat, and then I finally saw Courtney around 8 p.m. And then we came home like around 2, and now I have to go out of town again on Thursday because I have to deliver a bunch of stuff to a lady, and I have to go to not from Knickknacks, and I have to go to my booth, and then we're going to Renninger's on Friday. We're back home again. We travel a lot, which is nice. Though I wanted that life, so I can't complain. 8 inches. We never settle. Yeah, I mean, at some point around the holidays, I'll settle down. I know I have to go to New York soon, and then Vegas. So there's a lot of things coming up, which is kind of cool. I haven't had a chance to put up a Christmas tree this year. I don't think we're going to. Not this year. We'll probably go downtown, Lauderdale by the Sea. They have, let me find this. They have really cool, a big Christmas tree coming. How do I remove this from stage? Okay, move to stage. Oops. Move to stage. Room for us to, unless we hang it from. Yeah, you can do that. This one is signed by Jonathan on the back. Just a really cool metallic brown. And then we're going to run that one for only $20. Really, really pretty pottery bowl. I think it's really well made. You can hang mistletoe. Hang mistletoe. Give Danita little kissies every time you go pass underneath it. Thank you guys for looking at my Jonathan bowl. Let me see. We'll put this here. What else do I show you? I have like nothing but vases left. Oh my gosh, let's do this weirdo. We're gonna get it over with. He's got one eyeball. Chelsea made it. It says One Love 2000. God, 2012. Welcome in, you guys. I ran a bunch of stuff, so if you want to take a look at the end, I show everything again. So, hi, I show everything again that just quickly and see if you guys like any of it. So it is a jug. It is signed. It's just a cool piece if you like the kitsch. I do. I think he's cool. I probably wouldn't keep him for too long because I think because he's kitschy. One year, my mom and I decided not to put up a tree. We were so sad with that one. That Christmas Eve, we got one and decorated till 2 in the morning. It was only us. We were then so happy. Oh, that's so nice. Hi, Vintageology. We do little trees. I think Christmas time, to be honest with you guys, without getting like sad, what I'm avoiding saying, and I'll just quickly say it, is that Christmas was really big for my mom, and she's not here, so it's always a very hard holiday for me. That is a cool memory. Yeah, I might do a little tree. I get the ones at the dollar store, and then I put up all little vintage ornaments on it. We might do it. I think also this year is because we're traveling so much, so we might not have a chance to do it. He's only 8 inches tall and 1 inch in diameter for the jug. So that is running for $20. I think that he's going to be a great addition to any home who loves kitsch. Yeah, it's pretty hard, Danielle, but it is what it is. we're Italian, so Italians love Christmas. It's very important. Thank you guys so much. This will not be posted unless you write to me because I sell a lot of kitsch out of my booth, so I'm going to actually put this in my booth. So like in the next 2 days if you like it, please hit me up because in 2 days I'm going to the booth. So it's going to be there. Well, I guess you'll have a chance to buy it cuz I go live in my booth too. So when I'm over there. Okay. That's so funny. Let's see. Oh, let's do a West German vase. Is that Adam or my dad? Dad? Yeah. Oh, it's my dad. All right, we're gonna do the German vase. So it's a Schurig. It's numbered at the bottom. Usually Schurig vases are gonna have the 3 numbers and the dash and then 2. This is a newer piece, so probably 80s. The real old ones, like from World War II era, is very hard to read it. It's like really in there. So I thought this was funny because the glaze is a little bit fat lava like, which is what they're known for. It's a little bumped up here, but it's smoother. So it has a nice smooth lip. But I thought this was really cute. There's one little chip right there. I thought this was cute. There's an accidental heart in the glaze. So part of this glaze fell in there and it just formed a heart. So I loved it. So I'm going to run this for 35. Usually Schurigs go for pretty high. Maybe. Did you see Moonsky Vintage's Blobby? No, I haven't been on Knickknacks for like 2 or 3 days. I was bad. I bought a silvery 3-foot fiber optic one at Goodwill the other day for $5. It reminds me of the silver ones from the 50s and 60s that will do done. Yeah. I think next year I'm going to have like a really pretty, I want to do like a blue or white tree because that's how we did it last year and we just kind of combined Hanukkah with Christmas since Adam's Jewish. So the Hanukkah colors. And we always have a menorah up, So we do that. And I think we might eat at a Chinese restaurant, which is a very common like Jewish tradition. They'll eat at Chinese restaurants a lot, which we love. We go to our favorite one used to be called Solar Pond. Now it's called Kieran. Yeah, Trish, it is lovely. Thank you. Do you remember, Trish? Do you remember when we had lunch at Silver Pond? It's called Kieran now. They sold it after all those years. Yeah, they sold it, but thankfully it's still the same chef, so the food is pretty good. But they fired all of the awesome servers. They're like, oh, they just left. I highly doubt they just left. I mean, like all of them. So, speaking of Jewish holidays, I do have a Raimi piece. Just you don't have to take my word for it. You can look it up. Just look up Raimi pieces, and the rabbi sells for a lot of money. It's signed Raimi. Um, I love their pieces. I don't know if you know it, but he's talking about the Torah. He's singing stuff out of the Torah. I think 5.5 inches tall. Just in case anyone needs something like that, with the holidays coming up, I do have it for 45, which is a really good deal on that if one person bid on it, and that's going for 45 with no chips or cracks on it. It's Raimi is known to do storyteller art. I don't know. I think it's because it's open. I think it's because the restaurants are actually open, whereas a lot of places would be closed. That's probably why. I think that's what Adam told me one time. Yeah, because they're the places that are open. Yeah. That's what he told me. But Adam is so yeah, so you knew it too, so that it has to be right then. Because he tells me things. Adam is like a big jokester. Sometimes he tells me things and I'll believe it, and then like months later I'll mention it, and then he'll say, "Oh no, I was kidding about that." But now I done told everybody it, so I don't even remember the people that I told his crap to. Like, right, Christina. It is hard being married to a jokester, but funny at the same time. Is Wyatt like this? Is that his name? It is, right? I kind of like it though. It's funny. It messes with me. I can never keep a straight face for long after a fib. Oh my gosh, Carrie, I'm such a nurse that when I read a fib, I'm thinking atrial fibrillation. Wyatt. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, you can never, I'm sure a lot of people can't keep a straight face after atrial fibrillation. Oh, medical humor. Oh, good. I'm glad. No Coumadin here. No Plavix. All right, so this is a gorgeous Moroccan style slash Italian style vase. I love it. I know it's so pretty. It's spelled Foghi, Foghi. I've tried really hard to research who that is, and I will tell you that's an Italian name. Anytime you see a GHI, that's Italian. It's either Italian or not Romanian. There's another one, Albanese. So, but anyway, it's I think the creator is Italian. It is really pretty. It is mid-century, super clean inside. Looks like someone just used it for display. I'm obsessed with this. I've been getting like several likes on it, but I didn't get any pre-bids on it. It's 4 inches tall, 4 inches tall, and then 4 inches in diameter and 4 inches wide. So I wonder if it was like meant to be 4, 4, and 4. I don't know. It's just so cool. But no chips or cracks. Really beautiful texture. If I could only explain the texture better, I don't know. But anyway, let me show you it, what I have it for. Oh, I have a coma pottery, which is awesome. All right, I only have it for 20 because I couldn't figure out who Foggy is, but it's a fantastic vase, and that's going to run for only $20 a coma, yeah. Another medical thing, Carrie. Courtney and I were doing like medical things. We were talking about how, like, people don't know, not you guys, because you guys know us, but a lot of people don't realize that we're like medical people. I think we're just like, we've been reselling forever. It's like, no, we were not reselling forever. Like she's still a working physician assistant. So I stopped it for now, stopped nursing for now. I hang around 2 nurses and they are always on alert. I'm pretty laid back right now because I worked in trauma for so long that I was always on alert. Yeah, you do. Speaking of Italian, I know for sure this one's Italian. It says Italy, and I'm probably going to make a comeback on our Italy train. Little chip on the top, typical of Italian pottery. The textures are always imperfect. The pottery is always imperfect, which is something that I love a lot about Italian pottery. Double handle and forest style. It's like a jug. 9 inches tall. The diameter is 2.5 inches. Really, really pretty if you can imagine putting a bunch of flowers in here, or like rustic kind of like lavender or even herbs for cooking. That would be really cute. If it was my mom, she'd probably decorate it with pasta. She'd put pasta like spaghetti in it and not use it, but just as a decoration. That would be really cute, just to give you some ideas, or dried flowers or something like that. But anyway, it is mid-century as well. We're running it for $30, and that is going. You have to be careful what you joke about. I was always that girl at the dinner table that you don't really want to eat with, because I will accidentally say gross things. But since I've been out of the nursing field for like about a year now, almost a year, I don't really say gross things anymore. But we don't have any space to eat by the dinner table because the dinner table is now my packing area. I have the fortune cookie. I'm calling it a fortune cookie. Oh, is there something on there? What? Oh, yeah. Okay, I removed it. There was some writing on it still. Oh, I came out with a magic eraser. I call it the fortune cookie. It is pottery. I think it's a toothpick holder or slash Q-tip holder or tweezers. I don't know. I just love it. It is signed AL at the bottom. It's like pinch pottery, the fortune cookie. It is small. It's fanned out, 3.5 inches in length by the fan area, and 1.5 inches tall, and width is about 1 inch. No chips or cracks on it. Such a gorgeous little glaze. And let's see what I have that one for. $8. I'm only going to run it for $8, and that's going. Super cute. Kind of looks like lips also, but who doesn't love pottery? It's so hard to do pottery, so I just get fascinated by it. So I have a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces. That is going to stay with me a little longer. Thank you guys so much for looking at that. This one's just sexy. I gotta show you my sexy vase. Are you ready? I love it because if there was a dress that looked like this, I'd probably buy it. It's so cute. It's abstract. I just picture like this is your bust and this is like the bra part, right? Or like the part of the dress. I just think it's so pretty. Somebody made that. Looks like Mary Lang Miller made it. Very clearly written. She didn't date it. I know, right? That's my Montessori brain. I just really like it a lot. I think that the pottery itself is so beautiful, like how she created it. It's 6.5 inches tall. The diameter is 2 inches, and the width from the base is 3.25. Yeah, exactly. I just thought it was too pretty, the colors, so I picked it up. There's also some gold in it. I don't know if you could see it. Anyway, that's something that you like. You like abstract things. I think that this would be a good vase to have. I have it for only $18 because I tried to look up Mary Lang Miller. I couldn't find her, but it's nice that it's signed. Thanks, Mary. It's a beautiful vase. We're going to run it for only $18. Hi, Frankie. Soon I'll show you guys everything that I ran already, and then if you like anything, you can let me know and I'll rerun it. I had a lot of things listed today because I have a lot of pottery. Thank you guys so much for looking at that one. Oh, we'll do the soap dish. I think it's a soap dish. It's stamped RHS. I don't know who that is. Red Hot Silly Peppers. That's a really, really bad joke. It's not even funny. Carrie, what's the matter with me? It's 3.5 by 4, and it's about 1 inch tall. It's got like anthropomorphic things, like eyes on the star, the swirly, and the heart. I don't know what the swirly is. Is wind? Is it wind? My cheeks hurt. It's got like it is terracotta, and then they use like a burnt red, and it's speckled pottery. It's really beautiful. I love the little doe feet. So super cute. You can use that as like a little catch-all or maybe for soap. So that is going to run for only $15. And that's going. Hi, Crazy Monkey. How are you? And it's got little feet on it. And it's stamped RHS. I don't know who that is. Hi. Not sure. I tried to look it up. Probably. If I see it, I would know it. It sounds very familiar. I'm starting to learn a lot about pottery. I don't know a whole lot. I know more about glass. All right, so now I have a wall plaque. This is 4 inches tall and 5 inches in length and 1/2 inch in width. Oh, so I probably know it. See, the brutalism of pottery on my if I see it, I probably know it. I'll have to look. I would. I bet I would. I love anything brutalist. It's terracotta, and then it's got a white paint on it. It says Freria 91 Tivedras, Portugal 99. Hi, the Mad Thrifter. I just thought that was really, really great. A great tile. There's two boats, and I thought it was cute to have the little hearts on the border there. That was cute. And there's the artist information on the back. and it's ready to hang. It has a suede hanger, and let's check it on out. I have it for 28. Their stuff sells for much higher than that. So I will run it for 28 for 20 seconds. I always do my research before I find out what price I want to put things for. And I never want like full retail, what people are actually selling for. I try to be competitive with my prices. So that is going 28. Isn't that so cute? I will probably put this one in the buy it now. All right, almost done, I promise. Oh, let's do the garland mid-century vase. This one's really cool. This one is like kind of lightweight. It's very hard to explain. I don't know what kind of pattern that is, but I'm calling it the garland pattern. And I thought that would be cute for Christmas since it looks like a garland. It's very abstract. It is 4 inches tall and the mouth is 1.5 inches. There's no issues whatsoever on this vase. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Let's see. I have it for only $12 for a little mid-century vase, speckled pottery with a bisque terracotta bottom to it, and we will do it for $12, and that's going. You see it? Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of Christmas lights, and since Christmas is coming, I said, well, I'll bring this one. I'll take this one. When I'm like doing curated shows, my mind goes everywhere. Like okay, what holiday's coming up? Like if it was Valentine's, I'd probably grab a bunch of things that were pink and white and red and heartsy. Thank you for looking at that, you guys. Let me see what else I have. I know I loaded the shop up today. Okay, oh my gosh. Let's do the Acoma pottery. These things are big time sellers for us. They can sell for a lot of money. This one's from E. Ruiz. We got this one at Cutler Bay American Thrift. That's deep in Miami. It's far away. They had just opened up one, but I was happy to find this because I was getting kind of discouraged at that thrift store. There wasn't much going on, but the diameter of the mouth is 3.75 and it is 2.25 tall. And it just has this beautiful design. Iberus is the Pueblo Native American potter that created it, 1990s. Inside, it's a deep terracotta, a deep redware, and just perfect. I will start it for 45, and that is going. Welcome in, you guys. I am showing Acoma Pueblo pottery at the moment. It is from the 90s, therefore it is vintage. No chips or cracks, which is cool. If you ever find seed pots, those are so expensive online. I don't even want to buy them. I look for them at the thrift stores. They're very, very hard to find. And what they will look like is like bulbous and round, and there will be like one small opening at the top, very small. They're called seed pots. And those are very hard to find, and therefore expensive. All right, so we're going to do the handmade cobalt blue and yellow glazed pot. I love this thing. Again, another piece I don't know who made it, but it is signed DJG 224 numbered. I will show you it. Look at that glaze. So this is like not glazed, and then this is glazed, and it's like a cobalt blue. It's so yummy. Just a really pretty pot. I don't know who made it, but I did find an artist that was similar, and it had a similar initial, but I can't confirm it. So 2.5 inches tall. The mouth is 2 inches. Just really pretty. Just showing it to you. That's the bottom. And I'm going to run that for only $15 because I really just don't know who made it. I know it's good quality though. That blue glaze in there is crazy good. Hello, Barbara Brawlins and Figgy's Fabulous Finds and Luna. Almost done, and I'll show you the stuff that I ran. I do like a quick run by kind of thing. All right, and I think the last thing that was up for auction is the lion. So my animals, the giraffe and the lion, they're each 45. This one's actually signed Spy, so I think it's from Spy Studios. I don't know. I looked it up and there was others online. It's Raku Pottery. He's huge. He does not have any chips or cracks. He's 6.5 inches in length, and he is like 2.75 inches in width. And from the head to the feet, he's 5 inches tall. Just perfect. Really great for all the lion, big cat lovers out there for Christmas time. These are getting harder and harder to find. I have found them in the past, but this was like the most recent thrift shop before we left to go. I found it at American Thrift in Palm Beach County. All right, I'm gonna run it for $45 for 20 seconds, and that is going. Raku Pottery Lion. Hi, Picker Gems. That is going. For those of you who are new to us, my name is Sam. I'm with Jolie Flips Vintage, and we have a YouTube channel. Please consider subscribing if you like thrifting, antiquing, traveling. We do all that, and we do random shows here. I'm trying to be consistent, but it's very hard to do with my schedule. But usually if I do daytime shows, they're like at 12, and then I'll do sometimes night ones for 8 or 9 o'clock. I do bounce around a lot. I try not to reschedule. Sometimes I have to, depending if I'm traveling and I'm not like going to make it on time. But most of the time I keep my schedule pretty steady. So those were all the things that I ran. The stuff that didn't sell, what I'm going to do is just show you quickly what we have. And then if you like any of it, just let me know. You did? Oh, it's great. I remember when I found my first piece of Raku. I was like, this is must be what they're talking about with the ashy bottom. Hi, Kathy. You're still looking. You'll find it. If you have you found horsehair pottery, Carrie? Because that's a form of Raku. So that means you would have found it. So we're gonna do. Oh, so you found it. Oh, thank you so much. Did you do it, Kathy? Did you raid me? Hey, a raid is a raid. Cool. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Please follow Kathy Cav. You're a very sweet friend. I can't wait to return that to you. The ashy bottom stuff. Oh, like this kind. Yeah, this one's an older piece, so the older they go, the lighter the ash gets, which is cool. Yeah, because if you look at this one's newer, and look how dark that is. Yeah, so neat. They really are cool. So I'm gonna do a jewelry show soon, you guys. I know that that's something that's been asked about. Am I ever gonna do it? And I am. I'm just curating all the awesome pieces. Like I have some copper earrings here. I've got some Mexican silver coming your way. I have like pretty like high end jewelry, so that's coming to you guys. Thanks. Yeah, I just got that one too. I love it. It was kind of like Roman style too. Thanks. Hi, Mel's. Okay, so let me show you the stuff that ran and did not get sold. I had a lot of things. And if you like any of it, let me know. Mel's pants. How are you, friend? All right, so we had the Raku pottery vase. I'll just show it to you. And we had the animal Raku. I got the lion, and then I had the giraffe, which I think was fantastic. I have a 45 start on each one of those. Thanks. Oh, I got a hippo one too, and I think I have a rhino. They were just so awesome. I couldn't pass them up. Then I had the Michael Cho piece, a whole zoo. Michael Cho, a whole zoo. Yeah, I was like, a whole zoom. Yes, I zoomed in. I have the Rainy piece. They do storyteller pottery. I had this, and that's by Farah, Portuguese pottery. I had the German pottery, which I love the little accidental heart. Thought that was really funny. And I had some mid-century pieces. I had this one. And what else was mid-century? This one. And these koala candle holders. These are like thick pottery pieces. Those are cool. And those were signed Mara. I don't think it's the same person that makes Mara mugs. And then I got this one. It was like an Art Nouveau terracotta vase. I thought that was really pretty. I had the Frenchie, the little terracotta French bulldog that was antique figurine. The Raku piece. This is a very old one. 50s, 60s. Look at all that stuff stuck to it, which is, this is like true Raku. I had the Catherine Nelson. That's like very old 1940s pottery. Very cool. I had the bird, the chunky bird. Also mid-century piece, 1960s bird, all hand painted ceramic. And then I had the, did I show you the angel by P. Anderson, Phyllis 1982. She's going to be good for Christmas time. Perfect. Carved pottery. And then I had this one too. This is also mid-century piece. MCM, Majolica frogs. Really pretty. And then I had this pot, which I thought was really pretty. Oh, I didn't run this one, but if anyone likes that, I could run it. It's lavender. It's a modernist, abstract lavender style vase. Really nice. Very cool. Very pretty. And it is signed, carved on there. So I can rerun that. Or I can run it. I don't think I ran it. I had this really pretty one. I thought that was great. And the Acoma pottery. Signed E. Ruiz. I had the soap dish. Yeah, that one was spectacular. The little soap dish. Then I had the sexy vase, we're calling it. Or I'm calling it. I think it's really pretty. It's like a dress. Very nice. And I had the Italian jug. Signed Italy at the bottom. Oh, hello. Oh, it's like a microphone. And then I had the little toothpick holder or Q-tip holder or tweezer holder or I don't know. Anything you want. Anything you want. Everything falls. And then I had the owl I call it owl feathers rim because that's what it looks like to me, but it's like a metallic cover or rim color. And then the back says Jonathan on it, and it's a newer pottery because it's just got no wear on it. It's got no wear on it. And then I had the little Pinewood pottery pot, Pinewood Valley. Hi, Carla. Then I also had the little Talavera pot, which I thought was cute. That's something cute to put your rings in by your sink if you're like me and you like to wash your hands often, or you like to wash the dishes even though you have a dishwasher. I find it very relaxing to wash dishes. I like the feeling of the warm water in my hands. I've got this vintage Navajo style pottery, double spout with the textured leaves. And then I have the Toledo plate. I had a lot of things on today. That's actually signed Toledo. You'll have to like, well, if you're a nurse, if you became a nurse, you'd be used to it. We have the butterfly treasure craft. And then we had this one, which I thought was so pretty. The colors on it. It must be really fun to do these pottery pieces. Like you're just kind of like psh, with the paint. Can you put the soap dish and the Talavera pot in your bite now? Soap dish. I have to remember, Lynn, because you know how crazy I am. I'll put this and the soap dish. Yes, ma'am. These two. Just like this. I promise I won't be like, I don't know where it is, Lynn, like I usually do. It'll be, sure, it'll be there. But you just reminded me I have to list a glass knot for somebody after this before I forget. Somebody asked me for it. I will do that. Thanks, Lynn. And then I had this too. And then what else did I have for you guys? Oh, yeah. This one. The mug. Okay. I do combined shipping. So if anybody's considering any of this stuff, just let me know. And I thank you guys so much for being with me today. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock, I'm going to stay true to myself and really do that show at 9 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to try to list things If there's anything specific, thanks, Lynn. You're so nice. If there's anything specific that you guys want me to bring to the show, like just be like, hey, do you have any this and this and that? Please message me so I can make sure when I go and grab the items to do the variety show and list them that I have them. You know, I tried to do those things for you guys. I have a lot of stuff. That's the thing. That's the problem. So, all right, let's see. Who should we Pack Rat Queen? I don't know Pack Rat Queen. Let's raid someone new, shall we? Once I hit the X up here, you too, Teresa. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. I'm actually going to go to the thrift store because I'm obsessed. You're welcome, Danielle. See you later, Carrie Prince. We shall text later. I'm going to hit this X button right now, and I can't see the chat. And we're going to Pack Rat Queen, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 o'clock with our Vintage Variety Show. See you soon. I love you guys. Bye.